Alright, here we go. Up, here comes the all-in. Yeah, so remember last turn when I said that in a Crystal Rush, at some point, he's just going to go for it, and you have to be ready, or you're done? Well, this is that moment. Here's the final rush, and if I can fend this one off, especially this next turn to 2 turns, if I can fend this off, I'm probably going to be in a really good position to win. And if I can't, then that'll probably be the end of it. So I need to figure out how to deal with this axe thrower as quickly as possible while preventing any more damage to this crystal from getting through. Because realistically, I can't afford any more. It's over halfway down, and it's about another... it's about 1,000 HP, exactly 1,000 HP before it becomes one-shottable by these warriors. Now he's got a fair amount of offense still left in the tank, which is unfortunate, but if I do this right, we might come out of this okay. So how are we going to deal with this? We got to deal with this guy as soon as possible. I don't think there's any way to avoid giving him rage, and that's a little scary. Fastest way to kill him is just with the spy. 2 shots, nice and easy. Now, who do we stomp this with? We could stomp it with one of the scouts, like so. We can stomp with the heavy, we can stomp with the soldier, and this actually allows for an interesting play where I can at least KO both axe throwers. The problem is that if he goes 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 onto this crystal here, that will actually straight up kill the crystal. Actually, that's not quite true. Well, it might be actually 1235 plus 825. I think he would get it down to like 50 HP if he used both meats. But that's just too much damage to give up. So even though that's efficient in getting 2 axe throwers in 1 turn, it's not good enough. So instead, I need to kill this axe thrower and just form a gigantic wall around my crystals. Now the good news is that I've got these scouts, and since I move the scout down, I can actually get him here. And then I can bring this scout here, and now I've got a really good wall going. But I'm still not totally safe, because if he tidal waves everything back and then moves his axe thrower up 1, 2, he could meat attack this crystal and bring it into warrior one-shot range. So I need to deploy a unit here, or I need to move a unit here. But if you get the choice to move a unit versus deploy one, you always go with deploy. Now, what am I going to deploy? Only 1 unit provides immediate utility to me in the back, and that is the sniper. And it kind of stinks because it's so late in the game that the sniper may not necessarily do that much good, but it could come into play if this chieftain ends up on this row. So because it can pop the Gerati and do a lot of damage there. So this is the move that I'm looking at here. And now, if he tidal waves me back, now my units are just here instead. And he can't do anything cute like moving up here and trying to tidal wave these guys forward. He just can't get through this wall, at least as far as I can tell. And I think his best response to this is to try and basically kill both of these scouts. But that will end up getting us in a trading war, which is not really the it's just not really the worst thing to get into at this point of the game. Because if he's killing units, then he's not killing crystal. And if I can just get rid of this chieftain somehow, without it doing a crippling blow to my crystals, then I'm going to be home free. But yeah, this is the move. Pretty much the only good option I have, and we'll see if it's going to hold up. Tribe crystal rushes are super hard to stop, but maybe I can force him to use a tidal wave here to try and get through it. And if he uses a tidal wave here, then he's only got one tidal wave remaining to try and finish off these crystals, and that may be enough. We'll see. Yeah, here we go.